The mainstream media's portrayal of Christians has been a subject of controversy for many years. It is widely perceived that the media often lies or misrepresents Christians, and this phenomenon has significant implications for the way Christians are perceived and treated in society. There are several reasons why the mainstream media may distort or fabricate information about Christians, including ideological bias, ratings-driven sensationalism, and a lack of understanding or empathy for Christian perspectives. One of the primary reasons the mainstream media lies about Christians is ideological bias. Many media outlets have a clear liberal or progressive bent, and Christianity is often seen as being in conflict with these ideologies. As a result, media outlets may selectively report on stories that portray Christians in a negative light, while ignoring or downplaying stories that reflect positively on Christianity. For example, the media may focus on extreme or fringe Christian groups such as the Westboro Baptist Church, while ignoring the vast majority of Christians who are compassionate, tolerant, and committed to serving their communities. Another reason the mainstream media distorts information about Christians is ratings-driven sensationalism. The media is often more interested in attracting viewers or readers than in reporting accurate or balanced information. By sensationalizing or exaggerating stories about Christians, media outlets can create controversy and attract attention, even if it means misrepresenting the facts. For instance, the media may report on a Christian individual or group that is perceived as being anti-gay or intolerant, without providing context or acknowledging the complexity of the issue. A lack of understanding or empathy for Christian perspectives is also a contributing factor to the mainstream media's dishonest portrayal of Christians. Many journalists and media personalities are not themselves Christian, and may not have a deep understanding of Christian teachings or values. As a result, they may misinterpret or misunderstand Christian beliefs and practices, leading to inaccurate or misleading reporting. For example, the media may report on Christian opposition to abortion or gay marriage as being driven by hate or bigotry, without acknowledging the deeply held moral and theological convictions that underlie these positions. The consequences of the mainstream media's lies about Christians are significant. By creating a false narrative about Christianity, the media can contribute to a culture of hostility and intolerance towards Christians. This can lead to discrimination, marginalization, and even persecution of Christians, particularly in the public square. For instance, Christians who express their faith or values in the workplace or in public may be mocked, ridiculed, or penalized as a result of the media's misinformation and caricatures. Furthermore, the mainstream media's lies about Christians can also have a profound impact on the way Christians perceive themselves and their place in society. By constantly being portrayed in a negative light, Christians may begin to feel ashamed or embarrassed about their faith, and may be less likely to express their beliefs or values in public. This can lead to a kind of self-censorship, where Christians feel pressure to keep their faith private rather than sharing it openly with others. In addition, the media's dishonest portrayal of Christians can also have a corrosive effect on civil discourse and public debate. By creating a false narrative about Christianity, the media can polarize public opinion and create divisions between Christians and non-Christians. This can lead to a breakdown in communication and a lack of understanding between different groups, making it more difficult to find common ground or resolve conflicts. In conclusion, the mainstream media's lies about Christians are a serious issue that has significant implications for the way Christians are perceived and treated in society. Ideological bias, ratings-driven sensationalism, and a lack of understanding or empathy for Christian perspectives are all contributing factors to the media's dishonest portrayal of Christians. By creating a false narrative about Christianity, the media can contribute to a culture of hostility and intolerance towards Christians, and can have a profound impact on the way Christians perceive themselves and their place in society. It is essential that the media takes a more nuanced and accurate approach to reporting on Christians and Christianity, and that Christians themselves are more proactive in sharing their stories and perspectives with the world.